Hi friends, welcome or welcome back. Today we're going to do a little something different. I found these really cute planners at the Dollar Tree and I like them for my purse, but I don't want to carry 3 of them. This one is just a monthly, starts, I think it's August. Oh, January 2027, and goes through probably December 2028. Perfect. So I like that one, and then I got this one as well because I like to separate certain things on planners. So because I don't want to have to carry 3, I am going to attempt to make a cover for it. And I'm going to cut down and put a little notebook in there as well, because I normally carry around one of those little spiral dot notebooks from, is it Dot? From Walmart. No, Pen and Gear from Walmart. And this one is my weekly. So that'll be perfect. And I'm going to do it like this. I'd love to be at the beach right now. And then I think I'll put the note in the middle. So I have my eyelet setter, and then I have a bunch of like different elastics. Let me see. I'll just use this, I guess. I buy these, well, they used to be $1. I think they may have gone up by now. I buy them at Walmart. I have probably like 40 or 50 of them, and they are ruled, so, and sewn on the side, which I like. So we're gonna see how long these guys are and just mimic it. I need to get like a taller stand for my my camera, so I gotta get onto Amazon or something. My dog is chewing on his feet, driving me nuts. He's been doing it quite a bit lately. I don't know why. We've been giving him these multivitamins, and it seemed to be helping, and then all of a sudden he started doing this again. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do for that. Let me find, and then we need to pick. I think I just got this off Amazon. It's like a fake leather, and then on the inside it's like soft. But I was thinking about how I could add like a pocket or 2. So I like that pink. Take that one. And I'm thinking that maybe, let's put these back in here. Oh my god, I have a huge haul from the Dollar Tree too. I'm thinking what I could do is just put one right here and one right here, but I think that'll look really weird. These don't line up perfectly either, but I wish I knew how they do the slits, but so everything doesn't fall down to the bottom. Because I could definitely just have to trim it a little bit. If we put it in here, have a little bit on the bottom. Yeah, we could trim it up. But as you put all of them in there, it's going to be a little bit thicker. So we still don't want them to hang over the side. Let's get this guy cut out so that we can get the full. Let me find my blade. And I need a different ruler. I need my metal one. Let me figure out where the heck I did with that one. Okay, so I'm just taking my ruler. Thought I was filming, but I wasn't. So I just take my metal ruler, line it up to the lines, and just cut a few at a time and keep going until it falls apart, pretty much. And then because we are cutting through the stitching over there, I am going to take I think it's coming off here. Yep. I'm going to take a lighter and seal it. It just does not want to come. There we go. Yeah, because you can see like this one popped up. So I'm going to guess. Yeah, so we're going to want to go in and seal that. Let me get this side done and I'll come right back. Okay, so we got that done. It's good to have these lines on your cutting board because my pencil line wasn't straight. So I had to make sure we got that. It was a little crooked, but that's okay. And I am going to come in and do the corner rounder on here, but I need to find my lighter real quick. Okay, so I found the lighter, but just want to touch it a little bit. And then open it up to the middle just to make sure. Okay. All right. I'm not going to do the corner rounding while I'm filming with you because it's just clipping the paper. Let me put that lighter where I'll find it again. Toss that. Okay. So now, I don't need that cutting board. Move that. So now that we have all of those, I think my sewing machine would actually go through the both of these, which would be awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip those over, mark them, and then cut them. I don't know, maybe I want this, nope, stuff sticks to it. Okay, so let me mark this. I don't know if my brain is like just malfunctioning, but that was a lot harder than it needed to be. All right, so let's get this one marked. And I'm hoping that my trimmer can cut through this. So let's see. If not, I got one of those galvanized, or what's that called? The one with the chopper on it. Guillotine cutters. All right, let's grab this and see if we can cut through it. I don't know, it's pretty chunky for this. Who knows? This thing is a beast sometimes. I think it did cut it. It did. How cool. Perfect. Let's get this one done. That one did not go as easy. Am I going to have to cut this one? Probably. Okay, so those should be the same size now. And I was thinking if I was going to do it by hand, I'm just going to do the loop around. I think that'll look nice. Let's try it this way. And then that way I have like raw edge to raw edge. So yeah, I do have to run to the store later. I have to get some big totes because I am sick of the Christmas stuff sitting in my closet in here. Okay, you know what? I could actually glue this. Where is... I think I can glue this stuff. If I glue it... Let's see if it works. Probably should have put some there in the middle, huh? Yeah, I don't think that glue's gonna work either. Kind of just like soaked right into it. I think I have some... One second. Okay, so I got some of this E6000 Extreme Tack. Let's try that and see if that works. It says to make dots. Wow, this glue seems really thick. You don't have to make dots with it. Goodness gracious. Okay. A lot of air bubbles in that too. So. Now we'll go to this side. Probably could have used hot glue too, but I didn't feel like dragging that all out. Okay. Hopefully this... I can feel it. It's weird. I don't know. We'll see. So I gotta let it dry probably. It shouldn't take too long to dry. Let's see, how long does it take? Let dry for 8 hours. Oh, You think so? Not waiting 8 hours for that to dry. I have others. Okay, I found some liquid stitch. Dries in 30 minutes. Let's do that. It's only a small bottle, but hey. it works, we'll get a bigger bottle, because I'll be making more of these. All right, let's see. We're gonna let that dry, and then once that's dry, we will come back, because while that's drying, I am going to need something to get this glue right here. We'll just use my tweezers. No big deal. I don't like it when it does that. Okay, so once this is dry, we'll come back and then we'll do some more. Hopefully, once it gets dry, I can start looping around the... I might wait until the end, because I'm going to be putting in some eyelets for the string, so might wait on the looping, because as you can see, there's a couple spots where it's off a little bit, but we'll see. All right, be back. Alrighty, so we got it dried, and I measured out my middle. I got glue on it, but that's okay. So I measured out my middle, so I just took the width, divided that by 2, and then the length, and divided that by 2, so we could get our middle. So I did not sew it yet, because I want to get my eyelets in here. I have a few different choices, and I know I'm gonna need this guy. I don't think he's gonna fit to the middle. No. Crap. I wonder if my other ones would. Let me see if I get my big... Okay, so I got 2 others. That one's definitely not gonna reach. Nope, so we're gonna end up having to use the awl. Let's put these out of the way. Okay, so I have this like board. It's like foam. Trying to think of how I'm gonna close my eyelets. I think I'm gonna go with this color. So let's get this done. Thank God I got this thing. Okay. All right, let's grab a couple of these. Oh, there is 2 different colors. So how do I know? Okay. I figured it out for the middle part. I still don't know if there's supposed to be 2 there, but whatever. So these 2 spots are going to be the easiest. So we just need to find our middle. Where is my ruler? So it is, I'm actually going to go see, this is why I didn't want to sew it, because I knew it was going to pull. I'm going to go around and trim all that. But we are at 10.5. By 8.25. So 10.5 is going to be 5.25. That thing needs to move. So we'll put one there. Need a marker. So 5.25. No, we need to come down a little bit. Definitely don't want them to be too close to the top. So there's I'm going to do the same over here, but I'm going to make sure they line up. Let me get this thing out of the way. That doesn't need to be there. Okay. I feel like they need to be on each side of this. So I'm gonna change this a little bit. And one right there. I swear, if I couldn't get my freaking ruler straight today. One right there. One right there. And then okay. So this one's a little bit easier because we can actually use the tools. Oh my goodness, I got 3 marks down here in the bottom. Let me see, what do I got going on? So it's this middle one. Is it the middle one? Nope, it's this one. I actually kind of want them out a little bit, spaced out a little bit, because we got 4. So how about we do... how about we do one like right here, up here a little bit. And then okay, so let's try that. Hopefully, I don't know, those ones look different. They look way further apart than maybe not. Okay. We'll do these 2 down here and then we'll check that out. So yeah, this is going to be so much easier to use the puncher. And then, of course, it's going to get stuck in there. Why wouldn't it? Now you fall out, little turd. Okay. So we put this through this side. I might have to use the bigger hole punch. Oh, no, okay. And then do that again. Oh, there's still a piece in there. Jeez, get out of there. Okay. Okay. Now that I can use the pincher type thing to seal these, it'll be so much easier. Get in there. There. All right, now we'll get these 2 done. do it this way. Listen, it's been a minute since I've used one of these things. Nice. Now, if only I could have did that for the middle one, that would have been perfect. Yep, that would have been great. Now, can you actually put another one down in there? It looks like you can. No, I don't want to. Okay. Let's get these done. And I was thinking that I want to kind of have like a place where I can hold all of my stuff. Like if I make any notes or anything like that. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that, because obviously I can't put the lines in. Well, I could if I knew how, but I don't know how. Get that out of there because I'll forget about it. Okay, we need that. Get in there. Yeah, I was supposed to run to the dollar store and then somewhere else too. Where was I going to run? I can't remember, obviously, because I didn't do it. I gotta look up a recipe real quick before I do run out to make sure I have everything. Making chicken and dumplings, and I think I need heavy cream for that. Come on, get in there. There. Okay. So much easier. Done. Okay. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna trim this to what it needs to be trimmed. Yeah, see, I'm definitely gonna have to sew this because it's not functioning. The glue is not functioning. I don't understand. So yeah, I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna sew around this. I'm not gonna do it on camera because I'll probably fight with my sewing machine, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I forgot to cut down to the length that I wanted it. So I went ahead and did that and adjusted these, and they're further apart. But whatever. First time learning. So I am going to hand stitch around the outside of this. Some of the glue took because it's been a few hours, but a lot of it didn't. So I'm going to do a quick hand stitch. I am just going to space it along this, probably every 2 marks. So when I have that done, I'm going to watch some YouTube while I do it, and I will bring you back. Okay, I decided to hand sew it. So now we are going to, hopefully I have enough of this pink. If not, we will have to go with a thinner cord, and I really don't want to do that. So let's get this out. And I will worry about this spot after we get this done. So I want to have at least 4 inserts. So 1, 2, and then you double it. I think that's what they mean. From all of this stuff that I've read, because you go top to bottom 4 times. Okay. So there's behave. So what we gotta do is we'll come from this side. Well, that was just dumb, Brandy. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually I'll loop it around up here. And there goes my power for some reason. It's not even windy, so I'm not 100% sure. It's okay, buddy. My dog hates it when the power goes out. I don't want them too tight because then my book will fall down and I don't want them too loose. I think I am gonna actually need some more. Let me see, and I think I can go then I think I might do like 1 more maybe. Actually, I think that's supposed to be where the tie is. But I do have to go 1 more actually. So that I can tie these. Right? Oh, you know what? I don't have to do 1 more. Because we will put this guy in there. And then we'll tie this off. Not too tight though. It's like the weirdest thing. Our power went out last night too for some odd reason. And I'll burn the ends of this so they don't fray on me. Where did I put that lighter? Okay. That one is a little loose. So there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna need a piece for the outside, I think I'm gonna find that's probably going to be way too big, but I do want to find some little, what do you want to call it? Little trinkets to hang off the side. But yeah, so that is pretty much that together. I am going to see if I can find any little charms and get these into here, so that we can get this to the proper size. Once I got these in here, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I got my planners in here and my notebook, and this thing is way too big, so I need to shorten that. I'm not going to take all of this out. What I'm going to do is, I'm probably going to regret doing that because I'm not going to have a whole lot of room. If it's too tight, I can always cut another piece, I guess. We'll see. Oh, no, perfect. So that was just a quick way. I am going to use it. I'm probably going to put some patches here on the front. And then because I did want some, like a little pockets over here, I remembered I had these, which are like sticky pockets. Obviously that one's going to be too wide. This one might be too wide as well. I mean, kind of. Well, not technically, because that's where this, let's see. Those are the only two sizes there is. I think so. If those don't work, I do have another. I should take these out because they're going to be in my way. Okay. I mean, at least this way I can still put things into a pocket. So that works for me. And if I need to, I can always put another one back there. Or make like a folder. That would be good too. But yes, so this is just so that I have my planners, and when I come to do my regular planning in my sterling ink, all I gotta do is have these little guys next to me. And I am going to go and pick out some little beads and such and make a little dangle for up here. So that is for, actually I bought these. I bought the fake leather on Amazon. I can link that below if it's still available. But yeah, so if you like that, like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I appreciate you watching. I have more to come. If you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed and your bell notifications are turned on so you see the next video coming up. And I appreciate you spending time with me, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.